Eccoci qua. Momento di continuare finalmente la parte della quest estiva, dell'evento estivo. Mi sono messo in pari con i minigiochi, quindi posso fare full focus sulla storia. Perfetto. Anche oggi avrò il mio gatto che ogni tanto verrà a rompere, però gli vogliamo tanto bene comunque. Effettivamente dovrei cambiare il titolo, ma in realtà lascerei 2 perché la scorsa cosa non si poteva chiamare seconda parte. Comunque sì, ho raccolto tutti gli oggetti dell'evento, ho posizionato tutti i pesci, ho fatto la quest, ho messo a posto il pianoforte, che a quanto pare sembra che Sandrone sappia suonare questo pianoforte. Vuol dire che è una interazione... Se ho Sandrone probabilmente. Quindi un'interazione specifica del personaggio. Ci sta. Non posso avere Sandrone sto giro. Mi dispiace tanto. Uno dei personaggi che ho più apprezzato in generale. Però va bene così, va bene così. Mi manca avere un microfono vecchio. O un microfono che funzioni onestamente, però va bene. Se vuoi iniziare con la quest, metterò la modalità... Come cazzo si metteva? Ah, in vero sotto. Ok. Era questa... Allora... Ok, no, pensavo di avere problemi internet. Ok. Perfetto. Il contrasandrone.
On me.
Eccola. Ciao, girly.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We
Perfetto.
just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Starà sepoltata la sabbia la casa.
We should get started then.
Forse... Tipo quella in cui abbiamo trovato Marianne. È quella casa. Vedi, lo scopriremo. Spero in questa quest. Lumin che indica cose come quartieri.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done.
Perfetto.
We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Sì, infatti non sa cosa dice.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
Come che ci sto pensando, Paimon pure sta parlando sott'acqua. Quindi non è una cosa speciale di Sandrone. Oddio, non mi ricordavo.
All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along.
Ho finito
You
tutto.
seemed quite enthusiastic about it.
It's really coming together.
Ok, dobbiamo scendere all'acquario, che è completamente fatto. Vediamo se commenterà questa cosa. Che bello, che bello.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess. Nothing's.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
Ah, quindi non è permanente?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress
ha
of
senso.
Merriweed.
Vabbè, potrebbe rimanere. Però chi se ne prende cura poi?
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
Questo è vero. Sono con Paimon.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Sì, questo è uno scontro di filosofia.
Well, because
Meglio non pentirsene dopo.
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the
Esatto, anche
way. And
questo.
those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Sì, ma il ricordo rimane.
well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last
Esatto.
forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Onestamente sì. Più che altro è meglio appunto farlo perché il rimpianto rimane. La tristezza che è finito col tempo si affievolisce. Ma il rimpianto rimane, è sempre rimpianto tutto il tempo.
Exactly.
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler, you're
Oh.
back already?
Non sei più in pigiama?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
Queste due.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now.
Che vuoi fare, Sandrone?
Finally!
C'è
That's about
Colombina.
the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
Nell'acquario.
There's a box over there! You can get that!
Nella cassa.
Huh? You expect me to...
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
For the love of...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some
Dove sta andando, Chiori? Nella cesta,
Alright.
tipo.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks,
Ma c'è
Dr.
Emily.
Marina. Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera,
Ok, no.
lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one
C'è nave
take.
Emily qua. Non avevo visto nave A. Capivo, Chiori. Ok, tutto il cast.
All right, places, everyone! And 3, 2, 1, action!
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed,
Gina.
he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar.
Ammazza.
Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes
Sì,
to
è vero.
mechanics. And everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying,
Ah,
don't
ha
put
sbattuto
too much
contro la
trust in
scatola.
Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred
Alan!
to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
Mm-hmm.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
La stessa domanda che fece Scar, una marionetta.
I don't think so. I know so.
Cazzo.
The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
Che dici, Sandro?
That's where you're wrong.
Oddio, come stanno glitchando, però va bene. Bellissima sta posa di Noia. Hanno strecciato il modello, però è troppo cool.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
Ora messa a girare i fatoi in questa situazione.
In the end, clocks tick through
Giacoba.
tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut. Whew, that was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip her lid. And not just the one to this box.
Well, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Ok, per fortuna.
Perfect. That means
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene.
La faccia di Rumin. Oddio.
In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
La nostra protagonista è vestita in acquario in una terra straniera ben travolta dai ricordi della sua amica. E Sandrone deve assistere a tutto questo. Mi spiace per lei.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Zandroni could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
Proponiamo una pausa, però non credo. Dovrà resistere ancora un po'.
break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
Break leg.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina?
Che c'è? Mamma mia, che belle no, ogni shot colombine. Screenshot. Pure col verde dell'acqua marittima sta bene. Mamma mia.
Miss Columbina.
I think she would like this.
Oh,
Quick, we should roll on this.
purina.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end.
Wow.
So I think that story has it wrong.
Siamo sciolti. Peccato che c'è la cosa della camera.
She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Cazzo! Anche lei ha un cuore.
Columbina.
L'ha sentita?
Uh-oh, is she onto us?
Se sta zitta non se ne accorge.
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Non c'è. È un'altra cassa.
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go
Madonna,
again.
sto teasing che stanno a fare tra Sandra e Colombina. Voglio che si abbraccino.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Che bello, arredato così. Per fortuna che ho fatto l'evento.
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
Ma non respiri.
You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain.
Right as rain. Come disse Len.
Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
E poi riprendendo l'argomento riguardo il tema di... C'è un argomento che ho letto spesso negli ultimi giorni. Il tema di Not Cry è effettivamente tornare a casa. La prima quest di Not Cry si apre con Ineffa che vuole tornare a casa. Con lei, il suo nucleo che vuole tornare a casa a Natlan, mentre lei vuole tornare a casa a Not Cry. Poi torniamo con l'argomento di ritorno a casa. La casa, qual è la casa di Colombina? La luna, Not Cry stessa. Noi che cerchiamo di rendere Colombina parte dei Taivat di Not Cry. Le allestiamo tutta la città, tutta Nasha Town, per renderla la sua casa. Quella che poi a causa di Dottore è costretta ad andarsene tramite il Moongate. E poi dopo tutto il casino che facciamo con la World Formula di Sandrone e Alen, la luna portata giù che Colombina fa, I'm back, anche quello ritorna a casa. Barca che torna a casa dopo una spedizione di 5 anni. in un certo senso anche il dottore è tornato a casa a Somero. Alla fine è morto nella sua patria. L'ultimo pezzo di dottore è morto nella sua patria. E adesso Sandrone è tornato a casa. Sta cercando di tornare a casa. Non mi ricordo se è il titolo della patch o il titolo della quest, forse è l'ultimo atto. Però avevo letto una specie di homecoming, quindi ritorno a casa. Quando la prima quest è The Journey Home e il viaggio verso casa. Quindi c'è la prima quest di Not Cry, il preludio. Bellissimo, bellissimo tema, ho sempre apprezzato questa cosa. Comunque, possiamo continuare adesso.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Hélène, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise.
Ok.
Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our
perfetto.
home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high, but it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
Per fortuna. Mamma mia, che uomo, Len.
All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Wow. Che bello, nuovi modelli di Fontaine.
All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate.
Ok,
And this chamber will become
perfetto.
empty once again.
Che cosa abbiamo? Una specie di lanterna. No. Cazzo. Il girasole. Madò. Ok, devo fare una pausa veloce. Voglio lasciare con queste immagini per ora. Arrivo subito.
What am I now, you ask? Just a human who's lost her voice. Metaphors speak for themselves.
E rieccoci. Allora. Eh sì, è proprio quella casa. Con i girasoli. L'orticello. Ah.
So, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful. There's even a garden.
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too.
Polonia. Qualcuno se ne sta prendendo cura?
Come
Dei
to think
fiori?
of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy.
Sembrano ricordi felici.
I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end.
Tempo, morte, vita e spazio. No, beh, non
All right,
c'entra
enough
però.
standing around. Let's
Ho
head
fatto vedere
inside.
che in 2 frasi sono stati nominati sia tempo che morte. Però, yeah. Una cosa che te ne accorgi quando hai una persona molto anziana a casa. Cioè sono cose che inizi a dare molto più peso. Tempo, morte. Cazzo roste.
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
Dun, dun, dun. Madonna, il tema dei narcisse in croce. Ah già, Sandrone, ho qualcosa da restituirti. Cosa? La foto? No. Cosa abbiamo da restituirle? Aspetta.
What is it?
Ah, il taccuino.
Huh? How did you get...
Sì,
Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't
sì,
she?
sì.
And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it.
Ma che
I can
carina,
always
grazie.
start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned.
Ok.
Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust.
Va bene, grazie. Oddio, possiamo andare a vedere lo studio di Alen. Vedete foto. Cosa? Oh mio Dio, sono tutti cresciuti.
The people in this picture look kind of...
Alen, Marianne, René, Jacob.
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine
Yeah.
Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and
Cazzo,
stare at the
bellissimo.
picture, wearing an expression somewhere between
Immagino.
guilt
Per come è
and
finita.
longing.
Questa è una screenshot. Che belli. Madonna. Che uomo.
He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most. even if just to stop him.
Immagino. Per poi come è andata a finire, mamma mia. Posso leggere il manoscritto? No, aspetta, dove mi ha trasportato qua? Madonna. Sta vostra. Dove sedermi? Questa era la sedia di Sandrone nel trailer, perché lui stava qui davanti al camino.
Polonia.
No, è vero, qui ha conosciuto Polonia. In questo posto. Leggi il manoscritto. Dei fogli di carta ingialliti e quelle che sembrano le lettere.
Oh, these are some of Valen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Come sei entrata nei fatui? Questa cosa. Forse la spiega nel suo personaggio. Però voglio leggere il manoscritto, dai. Iniziamo a scrivania. Stavo bevendo e si è sentito probabilmente. Alcuni vecchi giocattoli apparentemente legati alla matematica. Sul tavolo ci sono ancora alcuni rompicapo matematici complessi. Questo che è? Ha un modello più dettagliato e interagibile, forse.
I played with these when I was little.
Ah, davvero?
During the first
È tipo
few
un
months
abaco.
after I was created. I mean,
Durante i primi mesi
at first, Elena and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Oddio, mi immagino Polonia a muovere quei pezzettini.
Yeah. These don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long.
Ok, vedi che è interagibile.
Should we play a few rounds?
Scegli tu il gioco,
Let's go with this one. The
ovviamente.
gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just
Ok.
remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a
Okay.
smaller one.
Muovere solo un ingranaggio alla volta. Gli ingranaggi più piccoli devono rimanere in cima. Muovi tutti gli ingranaggi dall'altra parte. Ok. Quindi lo posizioniamo qui. Lo posizioniamo qui. Questo va 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 qui. Questo non può andare qui. Questo va qui, 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 questo va qui. E mo. No, sbagliato. Possiamo fare così. No, aspetta. Sono scemo. Questo. Aspetta, mi sono un attimo perso. No. Allora, in questa situazione questo va sotto. Deve andare tra sti due. Ok. No. Sì. Ok.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves.
Yeah.
My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice.
Credo ci sia un algoritmo per fare sta cosa.
Well, what did you think of the game?
No, è stato
You
divertente.
showed quite a bit
È
of
il tipo di gioco
promise,
che mi
too.
piacciono.
We should do this
È
again
informatico.
sometime. There are other puzzles we could try.
Ok, ci sono più minigiochi. Interessante. Voglio provare a giocarci di nuovo. Riprova. Ok, quello era facile. Quale può essere un algoritmo? In quanti step lo posso fare? Devo fare praticamente un reverse order di una lista.
Polonia.
Mi dispiace Polonia. Il reverse order di una lista. Di una lista linkata, tipo. Però una modalità normale.
Old notes.
Ah, da qua? Oddio, voglio uno zoom, per favore. Così. 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 No, aspetta. Restart. Dai, no, restart. Riprovo. Allora. Qui ci deve andare questo grosso. Però...
Polonia.
Così. Ok. Cosa cazzo sto facendo? No, così vado a... Vabbè, riprovo.
A warm hearth.
Allora. Tu è qua. Tu è qui per forza. Ora. Lei deve stare qua. Tu è qui. Ora. Abbiamo... Questo non può andare da nessuna parte.
Polonia.
Cosa cavolo sto facendo? No. No, devo pensare a sta algoritmo.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Tea.
Tea? Bel caffè era il preferito di Elena, se ricordo. Spero sia... Stiamo di nuovo appunto a capo.
Old notes.
Ehi, non mi passa davanti però. Basta. Però sembra interessante. Voglio andare avanti con la quest più che altro, se no... Allora, che altro abbiamo interagibile? Qui ci sono altre foto. Quella è una foto vera.
Old notes.
Sono due foto di Mondstadt. È Mondstadt. Il campanile della chiesa. Quella è Mondstadt. Immagino sia Mondstadt. Mi sembra più una foto reale in realtà. Però va bene. Qui abbiamo componentistiche. Sembra un nucleo carriano. Vabbè sì, lavoravo con roba di carria. Esamina scrivania. Devo bere un altro po'. Una specie di banco di lavoro meccanico ricoperto di attrezzi più disperati. Niente che una profana come me potrebbe capire.
This was Elend's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life.
Già.
Before Elen was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
È veramente una bella casa.
You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. a lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Che è quello dell'acquario. Mi ha detto che era suo, che però suonava lei.
Oh, how chic!
Un po' strano dopo che ho fatto la quest dell'evento, però ci sta, dai.
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point.
E poi lo suonavi tu.
But I managed to
Esatto.
teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well.
Ha composto?
But as Alen continued to deteriorate,
Sì, questo
even
l'aveva
the sound
detto.
of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. Enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings.
Nel bagno? Effettivamente dov'è il bagno? Dai. No. Questa era la sua camera. Libri.
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of
È partita la hosta di Sandrone dei fatui.
Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this.
Quanto è felice.
And like this.
Può essere che l'ha composta lei, la sua host. Cioè, ti serve molto.
Got it. Am I a genius or what?
Ma certo.
Let's see here. A box?
Con una qualità molto scadente, però sì, una scatola.
Well, you gonna open it?
No. Oh, la apri veramente. Oh.
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here?
Non è che c'è un nucleo. E con quello crea faggio, a meno che non ce l'abbia già faggio.
A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important.
E invece no.
Wait a second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
Fai vedere.
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Elen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have
Ok,
access.
un hard disk.
All right. I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Momento lettura.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the
Ma che
back.
bella. Ma che bella.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they
Ma che
do.
carino. Che poi sembra tantissimo una... Questa sarebbe la Lightcon di Sandrone. No, dai, non imbarazzarti, sei un sacco carina.
Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
You come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not.
Certo.
Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
È sempre lei. Cioè, lei ha fatto praticamente la stessa cosa che i genitori fanno con i figli, con le cassette. Tipo, io ho le cassette di quando ero piccolo e mia madre ha fatto una scatola con tutte queste cose imbarazzanti. Madò.
No, wait, that's From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason.
No, nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Tanto le voleva bene Helen.
Helen? Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Ma sì.
I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia.
Va bene. Abbiamo capito. Maestra.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia.
Certo, Puno.
You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Immagino sia per Puno.
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that?
E diceva,
I
not
wonder
really.
if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that.
Yeah.
Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You will. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life.
Carina.
Then, the birth of the soul.
La prima è la nascita che ci dà la vita. La seconda è la nascita dell'anima.
It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us.
Mi
into the life
piace.
we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward.
Perché la vita, cioè almeno come lo sto interpretando io, la vita ci viene data anche senza contro la nostra volontà. E quella è la nostra prima nascita. Ma la seconda è quella che facciamo effettivamente noi. Beh, volontariamente è una rinascita, ci guardiamo dentro. Bello, 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 bello.
We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a
Vero?
machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most.
Diciamo si potrebbe aprire un dilemma anche. A me piace perché comunque nella mia testa Sandrone non è praticamente una macchina e anche quello potrebbe essere un problema etico. Mi sento così leggendo e sentendo queste parole, ma so che se esistesse un cyborg nella vita reale queste parole mi farebbero l'effetto contrario. È vero, un po' ipocrita, però è anche vero che la scrittura di Genshin fa in modo che Sandrone sia macchina il meno possibile, Scara sia macchina il meno possibile. È anche comunque un universo in cui, vabbè, è un fantasy, quindi diciamo si tende ad accettare di più quello che non è considerato umano, quindi le macchine anche. Ok, mi voglio aggrappare a questa cosa per non sentirmi un ipocrita, a sentirmi così triste per queste parole.
No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. A place where logic and reason collide with our emotions.
Vero, ed è proprio questo il motivo per cui una macchina di norma non potrebbe essere considerata come un umano. Nel momento in cui una macchina ha delle emozioni, smette di essere una macchina, semplicemente un umano con un cervello più potente, diciamo, letteralmente. Ed è quello che Sandrone al momento.
Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion.
Emozioni nate dalla computazione.
Emotions
Oh.
and logic
Ciao
often
Silly.
clash with each other. And those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you.
Sto facendo una seduta introspettiva con questa quest. Granarolo è un nuovo nome, mi piace. Ok. No, vabbè, sta parlando di argomenti un po' toccanti, molto carini.
As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet you've never wished for anything in particular.
Emozione e logica spesso si scontrano tra loro e questi episodi di scale possono accumularsi nel tempo e questa è la fonte di ciò che tu chiami le anomalie. Ok, quindi le anomalie di Sandrone sono scontri tra logica e cuore. Yeah.
Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Ah, mi ha accecato.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish.
Sta per piangere Sandrone.
Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
No.
Oh.
Tutto bene?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place.
Possiamo aiutarti in qualche modo?
No, I can do this on my own.
Grande. Mm?
But, do you want to watch?
Certo.
What do you mean? I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally? Or...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it.
Va bene.
Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as, friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time.
E grazie per ciò che hai detto, Sandrone.
Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Madonna, che bella host. Il camino.
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
La foto dietro.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve.
Perché vi odiate? Cioè, non avete motivo.
The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental
The
laws of
arcane.
this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising.
Sorelle mogli.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Oddio. What? Dove stiamo?
Is this my heart? No,
Peanut
it's
gallery.
probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies.
Interessante.
Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors?
Con le stelle.
You made it. About time.
Anomalia interna. Un po' arrossata.
Is that me? From the past?
Ok.
You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Oddio, controllo Sandrone. Che bella, che bella. Gli occhi sono bellissimi. Sediamoci. Ok. Invece abbiamo tipo specchi. Questi sono i raggi. Le stelle Beh, è l'unica parte che non capisco, le stelle. Vabbè.
That should do it.
Questa è condannata. Stanno dando Mona? Sì. No, stanno dando... E per quello pensavo, what? Cioè, stavo pensando a idromensi, ma che cazzo c'entra lei con l'idromensi? Quindi... a idromensi.
Hello. My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
Fa ridere perché ha scritto cose sceme pure.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
Un'operazione di ordinamento... Qua non c'aveva proprio emozioni.
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying, evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Caffè.
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
Ha la nostra melatonina.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Sì, mo si addormenta, sicuro.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice.
Vero, il profumo del caffè è molto bello.
I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad.
Battaglia!
Great spot for a party.
Child, che ci fai qua? Jump scare. Ha censurato quello che è scritto a sinistra. Lo scemo. Tu muori fa vedere tutti i diparti. No, ma lei disse che Capitano si portava Tartaglia i diparti. Ah, c'hai le diparti. No, se c'è pure Capitano.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
No, io ora mi immagino Colomina che prende Capitano per la mano e se lo porta in giro per andare a prendere il tè.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Sì, io sono felice di vedere ogni volta che c'è lui a schermo, si sta zitti e sto parlando, però io posso parlare perché sono felice.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Quanto mi manchi!
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
C'è un tea party senza dottore Pulcinella e pantalone è best thing ever. You're as beautiful as the day lost you see.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Oddio. Questa è l'interazione che volevo.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
Le mangia.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Questa era la scena della conquista con Colombina. E poi sì, è morta Rosane, morto Capitano. Tartaglia quindi non si fa vedere più. Vabbè, morto Capitano tra tante virgolette. Colombina è cioè è andata via.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and
Questa è la scena
Rosaline,
della conquesta.
they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Quando l'ha abbracciata e Sandrone non ha avuto tempo di ricambiare. Li dovete abbracciare!
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all?
Ok, si ricollega al discorso di prima.
Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Cazzo, non volevo vedere sta scena. Polonia.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take then?
Tornata alla tavola.
It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again.
Va bene. Grazie per essere passata, Cindy.
Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear.
Non sono d'accordo.
Dark, I know.
Per niente.
But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before?
Fare una skirk move e unirti all'anomalia.
Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code. That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again.
Come non biasimarla però.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Cutscene? Oddio. No! Tutti i ricordi. Alen.
Why do we keep losing everything we care
Sfogati.
about? I know it hurts, but
life.
I wish.
I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Sì. Si sono uniti. Bravo. Good choice.
Sandrone!
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Non credo possa... Può piangere.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
Quello di poco fa era...
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose.
Oddio, non ho visto cosa ha premuto. Per la paura della perdita.
The aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
No, non è patetico. È un modo di affrontare un problema diverso.
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
E adesso?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful.
È un po' più aperta adesso, dai.
It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
A proposito del tuo desiderio.
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you?
Sì.
Again, I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on
Va
the
bene,
inside
valido.
and pour
È
my
valido, è
heart
valido.
out.
È ancora la solita Sandrone.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Dimmi che stai per dire di andare a vedere Colombina.
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Siete là. That shaman. Torniamo alla Winglet. Ma posso tornarci qua poi? Spero di sì, perché voglio continuare quel minigioco. Cioè ormai è diventata la mia sfida quel minigioco. Che posso... Sì, che ci posso tornare. Mamma mia, che bello. Vabbè, andiamo sul ponte.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
Anime perdute e colme di
You
rancore.
couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's It's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with
Sì.
it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jacob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo,
Ho sempre
helped to
avuto
carry on
Jacob.
Renee's legacy and
Per la sia
restore his
assenza.
physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
Sì.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontanians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines.
Ok.
But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Un po' natlanese
Almost as
come
if they
cosa.
exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate.
Un po' quello che effettivamente abbiamo visto con Cittadella a Natlan, sì. Era anche un obiettivo degli RNA all'epoca.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed.
Sì.
Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater melazine patrols. No wonder officers from the Mara show say Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
Con Sandrone?
No,
Non credo.
not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon.
Ok.
Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
That is?
All right. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Alette told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
Che bravo.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Sta rendendo una bella pulita le vasche d'acquario, eh?
Just washing off the grime of the past.
Citlali, dai.
Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
Ti possiamo sentire, Citlali.
All right then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny, it's late.
Vai così, nonna Itzli.
You, come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
Ok, per un drink. Perché?
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you.
Oddio.
Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
Bellissimo 8-2, bellissimo, bellissimo, mi è piaciuto tanto. Questa è alla fine una storia questa di Sandrone e mi gasa tantissimo che lo sia. Si è portata le foto, oh, visualizza la foto, bellissima. E voglio vedere per bene la foto narcissa, mamma mia, questi screenshot, quanto sono belli. Qualcosa da dirmi?
Restless, abandoned souls. An accumulation of resentment and filth.
Ok, possiamo andare avanti. Devo aspettare il giorno successivo. Ah, non ci fa vedere il drink, la scena del drink, ok. Dove si esce? Voglio vedere se c'è qualcuno con cui interagire prima di far iniziare il terzo atto, ma sembra che sia vuota la nave. Ok.
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Wonder if Lolly was able to pinpoint the location.
Ma sì, ce la sarà fatta.
Lolly sure drank a lot last night, huh? Wonder if she's even awake.
Ma sì.
Good morning.
Non mi aspettavo lei.
Calabina! Oh, you sure know how to make an entrance. What are you doing here?
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh air. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean, how it should end?
Yes, they're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
Secondo me sì.
Ah, because the whole point is that she came to her friend's homeland to search for her, right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot the plot.
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending.
Tu cosa ne pensi?
Me?
Beh, vorresti vedere Sandrone.
I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place. And that makes me feel...
Oh.
Non preoccuparti di questo per ora.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. Besides, it's all gonna work out. You can trust Paimon on the...
Work out? How?
Well, you know.
Alla fine si sistemerà tutto, vedrai.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I trust you. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Sì, bravissimo.
Well, well, look who we have here. Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry about that.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
Ci faremo perdonare.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
Di che hanno parlato?
It's okay, I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon talked me through it.
So,
Ah,
what are your thoughts on the ending then? Should we
riunione.
have them reunite or not?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Che vuol dire? Allora che abbiamo tenuto. Chissà se è l'ultimo atto questo.
Lolly, we're here.
Oh, right on time.
Non è sbronza qua.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Really? 'Cause, you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything too crazy, I hope.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and, Paimon kind of fell asleep after that.
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck, but they just left. Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? She misses you a lot.
Sì.
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more.
Colombina sorpresa sarebbe una prima volta.
But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location of our target?
Of course. When Granny Eatsley promises something, she delivers.
Great, let's see. The Morte region. Oh, wait, this is the Tower of Gestalt. The place the souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narcissenkreuz Ordo in general?
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can use a ritual to summon it.
Ok.
You've already gone to more than enough trouble.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
La FOMO.
All right then. I appreciate it.
There's no time to lose.
Andiamo. Mi teletrasporta? Dai, dimmi di sì. Dobbiamo andare sotto qua la torre. Mamma mia, sono anni che non torno qua. Mistio. Siamo elettro? Sì, hanno deciso di mettere tra l'elettro. Io posso notare. Mancava i sitlali. Che poi ce l'ho sitlali, però non so perché.
No sign of it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
Wait, we can do that?
Infatti come facciamo?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is, not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
Possiamo far risalire la torre? No, vabbè, risalire no, però farla tornare a una situazione... Ok. No, no, si prendevano così. Perfetto. Non si sa con quale magia, con quale tecnologia, però va bene, si apprezza. Dove dovrebbe arrivare l'aria? Vabbè. That's not a problem. Sì, siamo elettro. Wow, siamo tornati qui.
Ready?
Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls inside.
Che accoppiata strana, Sitlali Sandrone.
But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, we'll have a battle on our hands.
In that case, Paimon better find a hiding spot.
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Ok.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
Panna nascosta.
What now? Is that it? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak
Attenzione
of.
alle ombre dietro.
Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Oddio, è lui!
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to... I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here.
Mi piace sta
Talking
colorazione.
sound is off the table.
Prima era tipo viola, blu.
All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam.
Sì. Mamma mia. Anche siamo elettro perché così possiamo attivare l'astral, la roba. Ok, quindi il faggio c'è, oppure vabbè. Vabbè, poi così. Oddio. Oddio.
I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula.
Invertita. Oddio. Tutte le anime. Oddio. Ce l'ho fatta.
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Ha messo la parola fine all'ordo. A quello che rimaneva dell'ordo. Ovvero quello che è rimasto sono gli sbagli di René e Jacob. E di tutti, anche di Hélène, cioè nel senso. Però comunque... Sì, capitolo chiuso.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers.
E quindi usata all'inverso.
Reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature.
Interessante, la faccia di Lumin. La devo screenshottare.
enchantment.
No, no, continua, a me piacciono questi discorsi.
Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually.
No, non mi interessa, dai, no. Io amo questi discorsi.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Ok, sì.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really are amazing, Sandrone.
You're just realizing that now.
Sì. Non mi aspetterei niente di meno dalla risolutrice suprema.
Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land.
Va bene.
Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too.
Vero.
Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
Con qualche problema di scrittura iniziale, però sì, sì.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. You two are too trusting sometimes.
Come minimo sappiamo di poterci fidare di te.
Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Gatta è felice.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcitsan Crates thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see the people that need seeing now, right, Sandrone?
Sta per arrivare il momento, dimmi di sì.
Everyone's gonna be so happy you're back!
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah, I really have missed everyone. Calling Bina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
Oddio, sta per
She'll
succedere.
sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
No, l'ha trovata. Cosa?
Sandrone?
No, non ci credo. Non c'ha manco.
Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Finalmente! Non ci posso credere. È successo. Oh, le lacrime veramente. Oh mio Dio. Devo asciugare. Ok, cavolo. Non mi viene una frase sensata da dire. Madonna. Ma che... C'ho gli occhiali tutti sporchi. Sono tutti anacquati. Wow. Wow. Ah, che bello.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
Stanno riprendendo.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo! We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Huh? Where did you
E
just go,
tutte rigidità.
Colomina? You vanished, and then the next second you were back hugging this new friend here. That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy.
Lei sta mo farà. No, se urla Colombina adesso.
Plus,
Ok, no.
the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second? Colombina!
L'ha detto. Carine! Che carina! È finita così. Finisce così a questa. Per me va benissimo. È il finale meglio di quello che pensavo che ci sarebbe stato. Cioè, Finn, titoli di coda che non so leggere. Chissà se vincono loro o vince il film di Pauline. Oh! Oddio che bello il poster! Oddio, Clorende e Navia. Bellissimo. Non ho visto il poster di nostro però.
As expected, going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time.
Bellissimo!
The endings seem to be received quite well.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone.
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect.
No.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved.
Che bello!
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina.
Non hanno vinto. Ha vinto quell'altro.
Artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared.
Vabbè, perché è basato sulla 9.
Change the script.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The
Hanno fatto un film di Michael Bay.
Jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
But it turned out amazing. Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
Ciao! What's up?
Which film did you vote for, Silali?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! That's the whole reason I'm here!
Ah, Lamau.
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss?
searching for something even after it's gone. It's a film that makes you think about life and how important it is to explore those themes.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun! There's so much to talk about!
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then! We're all old friends! Oh, we could find a place
Ma
to
sto
chat to our
ancora
heart's content!
pensando alla cutscene.
How about the Winglet?
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome too. So if you want to bring people, don't be shy.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some refreshments in a bit.
Oh.
I just have one more stop to make first.
Vabbè.
Can I come?
E noi?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
È vero. Andiamo, dove ci vuole portare? A casa? No. Vabbè. Oh, madò. Vuole chiudere qua. Va bene. Va bene, va bene. Lo accetto. Oh, hello. I've seen it, yeah. Sorry, I'm doing the quest, so I was a bit focused. Devo salire su. Va bene. Vediamo se posso salire qua velocemente. Sì, perfetto. Raggiungi il logo, ok. Ah no, non dobbiamo andare lì quindi. Ok. Vediamo un po' dove mi porta. Ma è nuovo questo posto. This game is really fun. I'm loving the story.
Yes. Here
La
lies
tomba di
Lord
Elaine.
Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave.
Ma non c'era prima.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Narcitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me. Just like you.
Le campane in sottofondo. I'm playing on PC, but on console it's good too.
You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Finalmente l'ha detto.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. I'm Sandrone's friend.
I'm from Italy, actually.
You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends too. And she takes great care of them.
Vero.
As if.
È vero.
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah. But there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant. All right. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too? Kinda seems like Columbina said it all.
Lasciamo ancora un fiore.
Great idea!
Questi di Colombina. Noi che abbiamo lasciato, non ho visto.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Wow. Epitaffio. Qui giace Alain Guillotin, primo direttore dell'Istituto di ricerca per ingegneria e energia cinetica, bianco cavaliere guardiano, re dei meccanismi. Che le acque proteggono la sua anima, così da poter dire per sempre addio a ogni amarezza e tribolazione. Che le acque guidino la sua anima per traghettarla verso l'altra sponda. Purtroppo non c'è altro da aggiungere. Questa era la scena al funerale, stavano qua. Quindi non era ancora sommerso questo posto pure. Che poi non è proprio sommerso, però vabbè, stiamo lì. Vediamo un po'. Secondo me questa è la chiusura della quest.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea. You should join us later, Miss Farina.
Yeah.
I do love a tea party.
Oddio, ci sono...
Don't mind if I do.
Oddio, Arlecchino che arriva. Recently made some game dragons and some other characters. Oh, that's nice.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Sì, dai. Oddio, ci sono tutti. Ah, vedete chi ci sta. Che avete da dire?
Mr. Baptiste and Veronique! You're here!
I could, but I think another time. No, I'm a bit busy. I'm sorry.
Friends of yours?
Più criminali.
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures, and Mr. Baptiste is the author of The Two Musketeers.
Yeah, former prop manager. Now we're just two criminals serving our time.
Come vanno le cose?
Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sigewin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
Mi fa piacere.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
Sì.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look so striking.
I didn't do anything special. It was mostly the Traveler and the others.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. In light of that, I have to ask, do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
Huh?
Vedi? Non si sa quando finiscono le cose e come finiscono. Se ti rifiuti di farle, potresti perderti cose. Potresti perderti il fatto che dureranno di più, faranno felici persone.
Like I said before,
Dai, che bello.
I just think it
Sembra
would be good for the
Remuria.
inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Oh, of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later then.
È una prigione.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
Oddio, noi letto ci parla alla fine.
Granny Eatsley, you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Laline and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the
Ma è cambiata la voce di Lynette?
I think the audience would love it.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name, let alone pester me like this.
Però in realtà è meglio così per te anche, Svetlana.
I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, Traveler, quick, save me!
A quanto pare nonna Eatsley si è fatta dei nuovi amici.
You think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone. Lady Columbina.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around and bring over a few gifts to the House of the Hearth.
Come faceva Rosalind.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
Decisamente sì.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you pair. So you have something to hug in the meantime.
No.
He gives really good hugs.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime. The issue was never the hugs.
How about this? You can have 2 VIP tickets right next to each other. Excellent view.
Right next to each...
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you. I'm sure you'll have a great...
Fine.
Vittoria. Chi manca? Oh, loro. Le scoffine.
What a dream come true! For once, it all worked out. I can die.
Manca fa così per le pin.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline. What was
Però la
in that
capisco.
piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What, you think I tampered with it? Playing a detective in real life now
Oh, it's so delicious. I'm so happy. My life has peaked.
Miss Lapine Pauline,
My life is
look
peaked.
who I brought.
Master,
on your face? Why are you crying? Never mind my face. Here, let me introduce you. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
Things are sounding lively over here.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect timing. I was so busy with the shoot, I feel like we barely got to talk. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you.
L'inafferrabile.
Thank you so much for letting us use the boat free of charge. That was so generous of you. Oh, right. Introductions. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank someone, it should be the Duke or the people who keep the boat in such good shape.
Right. I'll head over in a bit and do...
Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bord for the trouble.
Solo per il cibo dirà di
There's a
sì.
limited amount available each day. Oh, but it's an absolute must-try when you're in Fontaine.
Oh, sure.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me. You know what? When else are we all going to be together like this? Come on, everyone!
Oddio, ho un bicchiere in mano, veramente. Che carini.
Are we going to toast?
Yep. Come on!
Cin cin. 9 lette alla fine. Oddio, Novilletta e Colombina che si incontrano.
Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having such a great time. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already, but let us introduce you for real. This is...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right? We saw the film you were in. It was so touching.
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
Ce la vedo.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized all your names.
Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on criminal investigations and forensics.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good.
Wow, Emily.
You basically had an expert
Emily
in every
Content nel 2026.
Talk about a stacked crew.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Cavolo, che bella la questa di Clorenda.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, persuasion successful. What about you, Miss Guillotin?
I guess one round couldn't hurt.
Critical success.
Ok. Tu sparite. Dimmi che... No, non possiamo giocare, mo. Eccoci qua. Si mette a bere. L'acqua. Acqualete.
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
Colombina.
All right. This is Nervalette, the Udex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Cindrillin.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nodcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Udex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
She's not wrong.
Oh, well.
È vero.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Mo gli tiro un pugno. L'ha fatto veramente.
Oh, for the love of... What is she doing now?
Sono diventati amici?
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Thank you.
Bellissima interazione, bellissimo.
Then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what it feels like. Yes. Quite, abrupt.
Cos'è sta?
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
È vero.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here.
È veramente Arlecchino.
Come on, Columbina.
Sì, andiamo da Arlecchino. Oddio. No, non vi disturbo, scusa.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Che cazzo vuol dire che c'è Furina?
Yes.
Arlecchino hai provato a ammazzare Furina una volta.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. Wasn't it, Miss Farina? You have my apologies. But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
E ci voglio credere a sto giro.
Of course. I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Basta che continuate a sfornare tutti e noi ci staremo.
Of course we should do this again. We've all been through thick and thin together by this point.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya, when things were so lively.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Vedi? Vivi il momento. Non rimpiangere di non aver scelto.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too. But I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Vero.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on some of your favorite music. Just like the old days.
Oh.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Possiamo sentire lei che suona?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Anche a me piacerebbe sentirti.
Just a little.
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Cosa andrà a suonare? Oddio. Luci soffuse. Oh mio Dio, sta per farlo. È animato. Il suo tema veramente! L'ha composto lei! Stavo scherzando! Bellissima scelta allora. Per casa, con la renna che la sentiva, stava ancora bene. Wow. Bello, 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 bello. Chissà se... Sì, secondo me sono le note giuste quelle che sta suonando. Non sono esperto di musica, però. E finisce così.
All right, Musketeer Pictures. Everyone ready?
Ciao Silly.
I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Sì, ti sei persa io che piangevo.
Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer Pictures.
All right, thanks. I'll still stand a bit off to the side, though.
Sono serio, la cutscene mi ha steso. Mamma mia.
Can I be in the picture too?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too, if circumstances had allowed it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Director Xavier.
Do I really have to be front and center?
You're one of the lead actors. Of course you do.
Nervous, Sandrone?
No. All right, look at the camera. And 3, 2, 1.
Oddio, la prende per braccio. Screenshot.
Musketeer Pictures!
Bellissimi. Wow. E così finisce. Bellissima, bellissima questa. Mi piaceva veramente tanto. Sia con per i temi trattati. Secondo me è stato un finale bello per le patch di Not Cry. Si è iniziato con la quest di Neffa che torna a casa e si finisce con la quest di Sandrone che torna a casa. Con di mezzo Colombina che torna a casa, Parca che torna a casa, Nefer che torna a casa. vero? No, non mi sono emozionato così tanto con una cosa. No, nel senso, emozionato nel senso di piangere, perché comunque no, che le queste macchine sono state bellissime. Però tipo, l'ultima volta che ho pianto è stata la quest di
Not
Bennett.
the best idea I have ever had.
La quest nel mareggi vari con i genitori di Bennett, quella pure mi aveva fatto mi aveva emozionato. Però sì, cioè, la cutscene che hanno fatto per questa quest è stata bellissima. Wow. Tutto questo build up per l'incontro tra Sandron e Colombina ha deliberato. Non so come si può tradurre deliberare in italiano in questo senso. Ha raggiunto le aspettative, però non è lo stesso impatto come termine, secondo me. È stato catartico, oddio, non lo so, però sì, dai. Vabbè. 2 ore e mezza quasi. Ha consegnato. Manco, non mi piace, però vabbè. 2 ore e mezza quasi. Sono quasi le 3. Direi che è il momento di fare in. La quest l'ho fatta, sono felice. Ora mi manca quella della luna, ma non so quando la farò onestamente. Grazie mille. Bella questa. Va bene, certo. Ciao. Bye bye.